The camera fades in on a sweeping shot of the 2026 Nissan Pathfinder rolling across a misty mountain road at sunrise, its LED signature lights cutting through the soft morning glow. I welcome everyone back to the channel and explain that today we're diving deep into one of Nissan's most important family SUVs, the fully refreshed 2026 Nissan Pathfinder. I mention how this model has always balanced practicality, capability, and comfort, but for 2026 Nissan has added sharper styling, smarter technology, and performance upgrades that make this model more competitive than ever. I begin describing the exterior by standing in front of the SUV, focusing first on the front design. I talk about the new, more sculpted fascia, with a wider V-motion grille that's been redesigned to look bolder and more premium. The headlights are slimmer and more aggressive, featuring full LED projectors and optional adaptive beams. The lower bumper gets a stronger, blockier design with functional air channels that help cooling and slightly improve aerodynamics. I highlight how the front end now looks much tougher and more confident compared to previous generations. Then I walk to the side of the Pathfinder and point out the updated proportions. I describe how the floating roof effect is more pronounced and the character lines now run cleaner and straighter, giving the SUV a more athletic stance. The 2026 model offers new wheel designs starting from 18 inches and going all the way up to stylish 20-inch alloys on the higher trims. I also mention the more refined roof rails, stronger side cladding, and the slightly lowered beltline that improves visibility from inside. The vehicle feels wider, more planted, and more modern, without losing its rugged family SUV presence. Moving to the back of the vehicle, I highlight the redesigned LED taillights that stretch horizontally and give the Pathfinder a more upscale look. The rear bumper is chunkier, with faux skid plates on all trims and real tow hook capability on the off-road focused Rock Creek variant. I mention the subtle roof spoiler that improves airflow and how the powered tailgate now opens quicker and smoother. Altogether, the back of the Pathfinder looks clean, contemporary, and more premium than previous years. I open the driver door and introduce the interior, emphasizing how Nissan focused heavily on elevating comfort and technology for 2026. I talk about the soft touch materials across the dashboard, the improved stitching patterns, and the new layout that feels more open and organized. I draw attention to the large infotainment touchscreen, now upgraded to a 12.3-inch display with faster software, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a cleaner UI. Right behind the steering wheel sits the digital driver cluster, which can be configured for navigation, off-road data, and live safety alerts. I take a seat and explain the comfort levels, noting the zero-gravity front seats, the tri-zone climate control, and the spacious second row that can be equipped with captain's chairs. The third row continues to be usable for kids or short adults, and thanks to the new sliding second row, access is easier than before. I mention the panoramic sunroof, the premium Bose sound system, and the massive amount of storage spaces around the cabin. Nissan's attention to practicality remains one of the strong points of the Pathfinder. I transition into performance by starting the engine. I describe the familiar but improved 3.5-liter V6 that now produces a bit more power, paired with a refined 9-speed automatic transmission. I talk about how the SUV feels smoother during acceleration, quieter at highway speeds, and more stable on uneven terrain. I highlight the intelligent 4x4 system with multiple drive modes including snow, mud, tow, and sport. The towing capacity remains one of the best in the segment, making the Pathfinder a solid choice for families that like to take road trips or haul equipment. Fuel efficiency sees slight improvements thanks to aero updates and transmission recalibration. I then move into pricing, explaining that the 2026 Nissan Pathfinder starts at an estimated affordable entry price for the base S model, moving up through the SV, SL, Platinum, and the Adventure-Ready Rock Creek Edition. I outline how the pricing increases with added features like leather seating, premium audio, advanced safety packages, and off-road hardware, but still stays competitive with rivals like the Toyota Highlander, Honda Pilot, and Ford Explorer. I offer suggestions for buyers, recommending the SL trim as the best value for most families, thanks to its balance of luxury, tech, and safety features. For adventure lovers, I suggest the Rock Creek Edition with its lifted suspension, all-terrain tires, and unique rugged design. I mention that buyers who want the most premium experience should aim for the Platinum trim, which brings upscale materials and the best tech Nissan offers. I also advise test driving the model to feel the improvements in ride comfort and handling before making a decision. As the video comes to an end, I stand beside the Pathfinder with a final shot of the SUV behind me. I summarize how the 2026 Nissan Pathfinder successfully blends style, capability, comfort, and technology to create a family SUV that feels fresh and competitive in 2026. I remind viewers to comment their thoughts on the new Pathfinder, like the video if they enjoyed the review, and subscribe for more in-depth car reviews coming soon. The camera slowly pulls away as I thank everyone for watching and the scene fades out.